start with a piece of advice. I made this iced coffee with the recipe that is going viral on TikTok, and I also made it yesterday night. Do not drink this iced coffee at midnight. But it's really good. Okay, so I've decided to do my makeup on camera and just chat a bit, tell you a bit about myself. Yeah, I already did my skincare and my eyebrows, although I'm growing them out. I like them like that, you know, spiky and upwards. I'm trying to grow them out, so yeah, they're quite messy. But the last step before makeup, it's going to be, I'm going to use the Weleda, I don't know how you pronounce it, the skin food cream. I'm just going to use a really small amount and work it with my fingers. I'm not going to use this one on my forehead because it's going to be covered anyway, and I'm just focusing it like on my cheeks, and when I get the most like dry. If you have really oily skin, I'd stay away from this cream. I have combination skin, so I get oily obviously on my T-zone, and I'm really dry here under my nose. So I don't want to do anything too crazy today. I just want something really easy. Maybe you're wondering why am I going to put on makeup on my face if I don't have to go anywhere because of the lockdown. I want to take care of myself, do some little self-love even during this lockdown, you know. Putting on makeup and makes me happy, makes me feel like I've taken care of myself that day. It's a way to feel creative, so that's why I do that. Just because I like it, you know. I also have days where I don't put any makeup on. I just feel like putting on some makeup today. So first step, oh, by the way, yeah, the eyebrows, I did them, I just used some soap and spoolie, and then like push them upwards with my finger, so also it takes off any residue of soap. So I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty concealer in this shade 230, and I think it's a really nice and perfect shade for my face. And when I put on a concealer under my eyes, I don't put it right under my eyes, just then blend it, and then around my nose, because that's where I get red on my chin and here, and then just a tiny bit on my nose. To blend, I use a beauty blender or just a small spoon. This one is from H&M. It's the sculpting brush, and just blend everything. This concealer is quite like a full coverage, so you don't even need that much. I used to do the whole triangle under the eye with the concealer. I just don't do that anymore. I tend to be more minimalistic with my makeup application, and also I don't feel like I need that much, you know. If my skin is fine, I don't want to overload it. I also use my fingers to blend it, especially, yes, as I said, like here on the sides of my nose is where I want it to be really blended. And I take my time with blending concealer or foundation if we were to use foundation. The trick is to find, if you're going to use concealer all over your face, is to find a shade that is like a perfect match. And of course, if you want to brighten up the under eye, then you can go one shade lighter. Since I use it all over my face or on my chin too, I just use a shade that it's like a perfect match, and then I go with the lighter one. So this one is from Essence, the Camouflage Concealer, and I want to finish it. This one is in 10 Nude, and I really like Essence, but the problem is this shade range, because they don't really have many shades. So with the lighter shade, I put it closer to my eyes, but only there, and then just blend it, just staying close to this area. As you noticed before, I blended it everywhere, while when I use a lighter one to brighten it under the eye, I just tend to focus on the area where I put that, which is where I want it to brighten up, you know. And again, I didn't put it right under my eyes because it blends. It still like catches some product when I blend it, and you know, you can do like that, and if you want to, but you don't really need there. I mean, for my personal liking, I just like it to be like here, my concealer, but of course it gets here too. So that's what I do also to not crease too much. Okay. And I really like makeup. It's like one of my passions, actually. I've been thinking about like starting a Instagram account with my makeup looks. As you saw on my last video, I had the little arts on my eyes, but I want to get some colorful eyeliners to do some graphic eyeliners. Okay, so next step, I like to do my base first and let it rest on my face, and then do my eyes, and then go with powder on my face to set the cream products I used before. So now I'm going to use the cream stick blush, the Velvet Touch by Kiko, in the shade 06, which is like some kind of terracotta type of blush. Oh yeah, I'm going to use the Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. Since I'm not going to contour or bronze my face, I tend to do like a more natural makeup these days. Just use concealer, blush, and highlighter. That's just what I use. I use it like all over my cheek and bring it upwards, just to elevate the face, you know. And I like the eyelook type of look, eager type of look, so I use it also on the tip of my nose. And yeah, I go ham with that. I really like the flashed look. I just add it if I feel like I need it. Okay, so the content I want to put on my channel is going to be quite like various. I'm not going to stick with just one type of content. So for example, not just makeup related content, but I was thinking about going to do some commentary too, like speak about, basically like do content on stuff I like. So for example, I am passionate about movies too. I'm kind of a bookworm myself, so I'm going to talk about my favorite books and my favorite movies too. And that's what I plan to do, like different type of content, you know, not just one stuff. Talk about things I love. Basically, I was thinking about doing like what I eat in a day, some type of blogs, something chill, you know. And now for highlighter, I'm going to use, I think this one is discontinued actually. It's the So Glow by Essence in the shade, I have no idea what shade it is, but it's like they had two. One is like lighter, and the other one was like pink. And just on the tip of my nose. I really like highlighter. One thing I cannot go without. Then on the high points of my cheeks, I really like to use a creamy product and then a powder. I think lasts better. And yeah. Okay. So the base is done. That's what I do. I only use like 3 products. 4 when I also brighten under my eyes. And okay, so for the eyes, I always use a primer, and it's not a concealer. I've come to the conclusion that if I use concealer as a like primer, it won't last. It's still crazy, so I use a primer. And this one is from Essence still. It's the You Better Work, the eye primer, and I swear by it. I think it's amazing. It's costs like, I think €3 or something, and it works amazing. Like, I get no creases with this one. And I put it on the back of my hand, like a tiny amount. And if I use my fingers instead of like the beauty blender to blend it on my eyes, I think I need to use less product. So yeah, just, you see a tiny bit of it. And I just cover the whole area of my eyes. I'm going to use the Jawbreaker palette by Jeffree Star. I really like this palette. I really like the colors in there. They're all like pastel colors, and I think they blend really nicely. And today I'm just going to use Very Good Morning all over my all over my eye, then some Jawbreaker like on the center, and just blend it a bit. And I think that's going to be it. Nothing too crazy. I'm probably going to do some crazier eye looks. Can you see my cat? I have a cat. He just woke up. Bilbo! Ciao! Ciao, Bilbo! Ciao! His name is Bilbo. Ciao! He's so cute. Okay. He's going to be here with us. I just realized I didn't clean my brushes yesterday. Okay, I'm terrible. This is my second video and I'm already like failing at it. So maybe we are actually going to do a colorful look because I don't have any brush. So yeah, okay. Change of program. Bibo is going to steal my show, I know that. Okay, so change of program. I'm just going to do like a lavender look all over my eye. Just super quick, super simple. Good job. Oi. Okay, so I wouldn't use this type of brush. I would use like a packing brush, like this one maybe. But it's fine, since I'm going to use just one color on my whole lid. That's the word, lid. It's fine. So I'm going to use the Gum Drop, this one, the lavender one, which is super pretty, one of my favorites. I always use this color. Oi! It's like the most used on the palette right now. And I don't think I'm going to go with any other color. I'm going to stick with just a lavender look. Super quick, super simple. Like, what I like about colorful eyeshadows is just that you need just one color and then you're fine. Boom, you can go outside. Not now, stay home. But you know what I mean? Just put on some eyeshadow and then you're fine. You don't need to do anything else and you still got a look. I'm not going to put it under my eyes, just want it like that. And then I'm going to use the brush that comes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette to just blend it. And I'm going to use any color. Yeah, no, just blend it. I don't think I'm even going to put anything on my, oh sorry, I don't think I'm going to put anything on my inner corner too. I just want to keep it like simple. What you could do is use some gel breaker on the center of the lid if you wanted to like make it pop, you know. I think that gel breaker is an amazing eyeshadow topper. I love to mix. Oh, baby. I love to mix it with Cute. It's one of my favorite type of looks. Cute, and then gel breaker on top of it. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Oh, and I'm going to put just a tiny bit more of it again, just to make it really pop. I need to set people free, just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So now I'm done with my eye look, and I'm just going to use some powder. This one is from Essence. Unfortunately, I don't have the lid, it came off, and it's 11 pastel beige. And okay, so first thing, just blend it a bit with my fingers, and then like this, and just the tiniest bit on my chin, and bring it upwards, basically where I put my concealer, and that's it. And just a tad bit on my nose, but like I use the tiniest bit because I like the like dewy kind of look. Next step, it's highlighter, and I use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow in Precious Petals. So the hype is real with this product. Everybody swears by it, and if you try it, you will understand why. Oh, this coffee is so good. It's amazing. I don't know if because of the lighting and because I use my phone camera, you'll be able to see it, but it's amazing. So, tip of my nose, and also like all over it. And basically where I put the highlighter before. So, yeah, I mean, you can kind of see it still. Good. Oh yeah, you can see it. Like, oh. I love highlighter, sorry. A bit on my chin too. Just really lightly. And then blusher. The blusher I'm going to use is the Wet n Wild Coloricon in Pearlescent Pink. And I really like it because I don't know if you can like kind of catch. Yeah, you can kind of see. It has some like, it's not matte, and I really like it because of that. And when I do my pastel looks, I really like to use this type of blusher. I think it ties out all together. And also, I get my inspiration from 70s look, and they always used to have like super strong type of blushes. You know, when they had like one color in the lid, lots of blush and fake eyelashes. I really like the 70s. Like I think that for music wise, the 70s are the best decade. Okay. Just a tiny bit more on my nose, and I'm done. Okay, so second to last step is setting spray. I like to use setting spray before going on with my mascara, because the one I use is not waterproof, and I feel like if I go with setting spray after I put on my mascara, I could like ruin it. So the one I use is the Makeup Revolution, the base fix. And although yeah, I'm staying at home, so you'd say, well, you need setting spray if you're staying at home. I just think it ties up all together. It's not like a mattifying or a like brightening type of setting spray. So it's just to, you know, make it all cohesive, make it look like just better. And so yeah, just a few spritz. And what is it, James or Robert Welsh? I do, you know, the one that talks about makeup. He says to use the like mattifying products before you go on with your base, which makes sense. And so if I were to use like a mattifying setting spray, I would go before using my base products with that. So I'm just going to wait for it to kind of set, because right now my face is quite like wet, and then drip. So I don't really have a plan for today. I just think I'm going to read some because I've been busy with my room. I haven't read in a few days, and it's such a sunny day. I'm going to stay on my balcony and read. Take care of my bullet journal, because I have a bullet journal. I studied it this year, but since it all happened, I have to put it away because I didn't have to do anything. Like, I didn't have any plan, you know. The shop where I work, it's closed. I work in an ice cream shop, and so yeah, since we stay home and we didn't do anything, I just don't use it anymore. So yeah, just chill, I guess. Okay, so next up, it's mascara. It's the last one. I'm not going to use any product on my lips. I only have the Bart and Biz chapstick, and that's it, because I don't like to wear a lipstick or whatever if I don't have to go outside. That's one thing I'm not going to use if I don't go outside. I think it's quite uncomfortable. Lip products, at least for me, are uncomfortable. Okay, so mascara, I'm going to use the Milk Makeup Crush Mascara. That's something weird. I really like the smaller version. I had the tested one, the small one, and I really liked it. But this one does something weird. I'll show you. But first, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. This is one step I always do. I never skip that. I think it makes a hell lot of a difference. And I do it like one eyelash at a time, one eye at a time, just so I don't lose the curl, you know. Okay, so I'll show you. When I open it, it gets, okay, I don't think you can see it, but it gets like lots of product on the wand, and it's quite annoying. I always have to clean it. Okay, so just to show you the difference between one eye and the other. I'm not going to use on my lower lashes too. If I were to use a mascara on the lower lashes, then I would use a waterproof mascara, just because do not get recognized. So that was it, my makeup look for today. As I said, it's really simple, just one color on the lid. 4 products, could also have been 3 products on my face, like blusher, concealer, and a highlighter, and that's it. I hope you liked it. If you have any video suggestion, write them below, subscribe and like. I can't wait to continue on making videos. It's something I always wanted to do, so stick around for more. Bye bye.